Your feelings are lying to you. Your mind will always try to take the easy way out. It will tell you that you're not strong enough, not smart enough, not capable enough. It will tell you that resting today is okay because you'll try harder tomorrow. It will convince you that comfort is better than struggle. But that's the trap. That's the lie. Your feelings don't care about your future. Your feelings don't care about success. Your feelings only care about keeping you in the same place. Safe, comfortable, unchallenged. But here's the truth. Nothing worth having comes from comfort. Growth is painful. Success is uncomfortable. Strength is built in moments of resistance, not ease. When you give in to your feelings, you give up on your potential. When you listen to that voice that tells you to quit, you rob yourself of the person you could become. You don't need to feel like doing something to do it. Motivation is a lie. If you wait until you feel motivated, you'll wait forever. Action comes first, and motivation follows. The greatest athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, the strongest warriors, they don't wait to feel like it. They do it anyway. They show up even when they're tired, even when they don't want to, even when everything inside of them is screaming to stop. That's what separates them from everyone else. When your feelings tell you to sleep in, get up. When your feelings tell you to take the day off, put in twice the work. When your feelings tell you to quit, remind yourself why you started. If you listen to your feelings, you will stay exactly where you are. If you ignore them and push forward anyway, you will become unstoppable. You are not weak. You are not incapable. You are not a slave to your emotions. You are stronger than that voice in your head. You are greater than your feelings. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is your ability to shut down the lies and take action. Because the moment you stop letting your feelings control you is the moment you take control of your life. The path to success is built one decision at a time. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, every time you choose action over excuses, every time you refuse to listen to the lie that says, you can't, you win. So what are you going to do? Sit there and let your feelings run your life? Or stand up, take control, and show them who's boss? The choice is yours. And if you're waiting for a sign, this is it. Get up, get moving. Stop letting your feelings hold you back. Your future self is counting on you. Your future self is waiting. The person you dream of becoming, the one who is disciplined, strong, successful, that person is watching what you do today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. And today is the day you stop listening to the lies. Your feelings will keep trying to pull you back into comfort, but comfort is the enemy of progress. Comfort is where dreams go to die. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you take a step away from the life you want. You settle for less. You accept mediocrity. And deep down, you know you were made for more. The truth is, you don't need to be in the mood to work hard. You don't need to feel good to take action. You just need to move, to push forward, to take control. Think about all the people who let their feelings run their lives. Where are they now? Stuck, trapped in the same cycle, repeating the same excuses, wondering why nothing ever changes. But that's not going to be you. You are going to do things differently. You are going to get up when you don't want to. You are going to train when you're tired. You are going to show up when no one else does. Because that's what it takes. That's what separates winners from losers. Winners don't make excuses. Winners don't let their emotions dictate their actions. Winners don't wait for motivation. They create it. They show up every single day, whether they feel like it or not. And when they fail, they don't stop. They don't complain. They don't cry about how unfair life is. They get up and go again. Pain is temporary. Regret is forever. You will get tired. You will feel doubt. You will hear that little voice in your head telling you to slow down, to take a break, to quit. But you will ignore it. You will remind yourself that feelings are not facts. You will remind yourself that you are in control, not your emotions. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is what you do, not how you feel. Feelings come and go, but your actions define you. You don't have to feel ready. You don't have to feel strong. You just have to start. And once you start, you keep going, no matter what. So, make a decision right now. Decide that from this moment on, you will no longer let your feelings control you. You will no longer listen to the lies. You will no longer settle for less than you deserve. You will push. You will grind. You will fight for the life you want. Because in the end, it's not about what you felt. It's about what you did. Now get up and get to work. Get up and get to work. Because no one is coming to save you. No one is going to do it for you. No one is going to hand you success. No one cares about your excuses. The world doesn't owe you anything. And if you sit around waiting for the perfect moment, waiting until you feel like it, waiting for motivation to strike, you will wait forever. The people who achieve their goals, the people who build great lives, the people who stand at the top, they are the ones who push forward when everything inside of them screamed to stop. They are the ones who did the hard work when they didn't feel like it. They are the ones who ignored the doubt, the fear, the exhaustion, and did what needed to be done anyway. You are no different. You have that same strength inside you. You have the same ability to push, to endure, to overcome, but you have to choose it. Every single day, your mind is a battlefield, and your feelings are the enemy. They will tell you that you're too tired. They will tell you that you deserve a break. They will tell you that you're not good enough, that you're not capable, that you should just give up. You cannot listen to them. Every time your feelings try to pull you down, remind yourself of one thing. Feelings are temporary, but results are permanent. The workout you skip because you don't feel like it, that's a step backward. The opportunity you pass up because you're scared, that's a door closing. The goal you give up on because it got hard, that's a dream dying. And the worst part? You will have to live with that. You will have to sit with the regret of knowing you could have done more, that you could have been more, that you had greatness inside of you, but you let your feelings convince you to settle for less. Do not let that happen. Every time you hear that voice telling you to quit, fight back. Every time you feel like taking the easy road, take the hard one instead. Every time your emotions try to control you, take control of them. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that separates those who succeed from those who don't is discipline. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Discipline is waking up early when you'd rather sleep in. Discipline is putting in the work when no one is watching. Discipline is pushing through the pain, the exhaustion, the doubt, and moving forward anyway. And if you can master discipline, if you can learn to act despite your feelings, there is nothing in this world that you cannot achieve. So stop waiting. Stop hesitating. Stop believing the lies your feelings tell you. Decide right now that you will no longer be controlled, by how you feel. Decide that you will push through no matter what, and then do it. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel like it. Now, because if you don't, you will wake up one day and realize that your life was never truly yours. That you let fear and doubt and laziness steal your dreams. That you wasted your potential because you were waiting to feel ready. But if you take action now, if you push through the resistance, if you choose discipline over comfort, if you refuse to listen to the lies, you will look back and know that you earned everything you have, that you fought for it, that you didn't let your feelings dictate your future. And that, my friend, is the difference between a life of greatness and a life of regret. So what's it going to be? Are you going to keep listening to your feelings? Or are you going to take control and become the person you were meant to be? The choice is yours. But if you're waiting for a sign, this is it. Get up, get moving, get to work, and never ever let your feelings decide your future again. Your future is waiting. It's not waiting for the perfect moment. It's not waiting for motivation. It's not waiting for the day you finally feel ready. It's waiting for you to take action. Right now. Today. The people who make it in life, the ones who turn their dreams into reality, the ones who rise above the excuses, the fears, the doubts, those are the people who stopped listening to their feelings and started listening to discipline. Discipline says, I don't care how you feel. Get up and do the work. Discipline says, you don't want to train? Too bad. Get to it. Discipline says, you don't feel motivated? That's irrelevant. Move forward. And here's the thing, your feelings don't last. Your emotions will shift. That voice in your head telling you to quit will disappear as soon as you start. Think about it. How many times have you dreaded a workout, but once you started moving, you felt fine? How many times have you wanted to skip the hard task, but once you got into it, you realized it wasn't so bad? How many times have you thought about quitting, but something deep inside told you to keep pushing, and you were glad you did? That's proof. Proof that your feelings were lying to you. Proof that action changes everything. But most people never figure this out. Most people wait. They wait for a feeling that will never come. They wait for a perfect moment that doesn't exist. They wait for someone to come along and push them, save them, motivate them. But no one is coming. No one is going to do it for you. No one is going to save you from your own mind. No one is going to push you every single day. That's your job. That's your responsibility. And if you don't take it seriously, you will stay exactly where you are. Or worse, you'll go backward. Because life doesn't stop. The clock is always ticking. Time is moving whether you're making progress or not. And the painful truth is that most people waste their entire lives waiting instead of doing. Are you going to be one of them? Are you going to keep letting your feelings run your life? Or are you going to wake up, take control, and decide that you are in charge? You are not weak. You are not incapable. You are not a slave to your emotions. You are stronger than you think, but you will never know that strength until you prove it. And proving it means showing up every single day, no matter how you feel. It means choosing growth over comfort, choosing discipline over excuses, choosing progress over procrastination. It means waking up and saying, I don't care what my feelings say, I'm doing this anyway. That's how you win. That's how you separate yourself from the masses of people who wait, complain, and do nothing. That's how you build the life you want. Your future self is watching. Every decision you make today is shaping the person you will become. So stop waiting. Stop making excuses. Stop believing the lies your feelings tell you. Start moving. Start working. Start becoming. Because this is your life. And if you don't take control of it, who will? So get up, right now, and show the world what happens when you stop listening to your feelings and start listening to your purpose. Your purpose is bigger than your feelings. Your mission in life, the vision you have for yourself, the future you want, it's all bigger than the temporary emotions trying to hold you back. Your feelings will tell you that you're too tired, that you're not ready, that it's not the right time. Ignore them, because your feelings don't care about your future. Your feelings want comfort. Your feelings want the easy way out. Your feelings want to keep you safe, small, and stuck. But here's the truth. Nothing great comes from comfort. Success comes from pushing past the resistance, from doing what's hard, from standing up and fighting, even when every fiber of your being wants to quit. That's why discipline wins. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. Discipline doesn't care if you're tired. Discipline doesn't wait for motivation. Discipline gets up and does the work anyway. And that's what you have to do if you want to change your life. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need the perfect time. You don't need to wait until you feel ready. You just need to start. One step, one action, one decision at a time. The first workout, the first page, the first phone call, the first uncomfortable move toward your goal. And then you keep going. Because when you stop waiting for the perfect feeling and start taking action, something incredible happens. Momentum builds. The more you show up, the easier it gets. The more you push through discomfort, the stronger you become. The more you take action despite how you feel, the more unstoppable you become. And before you know it, you've transformed. Not just your body, not just your success, but your mind. You become the kind of person who doesn't quit, the kind of person who doesn't need motivation, the kind of person who does what needs to be done, no matter what. And that kind of person wins, because the world belongs to those who keep going when others stop. The world belongs to those who refuse to let their feelings dictate their actions. The world belongs to those who wake up and say, I will not let my emotions decide my future. So what are you going to do? Are you going to keep waiting, keep making excuses, keep living by the lies your feelings tell you? Or are you going to take control? Are you going to make the decision right now to push forward, to rise up, to take action, even when you don't feel like it? Because if you do, nothing can stop you. Not fear, not doubt, not laziness, not discomfort, nothing. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is your willingness to act, despite your feelings. So act, move, work, right now. Your future is waiting, and your feelings, they can either come along for the ride or get left behind.